the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Okay,
back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out with 3rd and 4.
Like Warrior 70.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans have it. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Falcons 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Blackshear on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward now. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. As he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This back, it's Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60.
On 4th down, Ward. Throw is caught by the back. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Noel to return this. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time if you're in all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box. And why? He's been so darn productive.
He finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense up.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge...
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throwback. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ward setting up to throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
70.
Ward now on 3rd down. Ball's caught. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, and you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Noel to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Even 25 on that play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
That's another quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18. Outside.
Here's Stroud again. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Hold it
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Texans 14.
Coup all lined up and ready to put this one away. Noel to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
18.
Shotgun now, first round. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Stroud throwing here on first. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's down...
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He cuts it back right. He's off to the races. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Texans 21. Young
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
They'll
begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Offense to the line. Second down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Looking underneath here to Mixon. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tony.
First down throw by Stroud. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the quick, right? 18.
Mixon on the counter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Stroud now on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Completed over the middle. Decent game here, but short of the first. Doing an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Here he goes, third and long. On the right side, no one has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Stroud. It's his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
All right.
This time looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Here we go.
Running for it, Mixon. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Shotgun snap man of war. And he put everything he's got behind it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Ward now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
Let's go.
1st down throw here for Ward. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, Ward going to the air. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Forced out to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. This gets the 1st and more. And Stroud gets him the 1st with a slide down at the end of it.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Trick the Eagles.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the gun, it's Ward. sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Seven Pirates.
First and 10 at the 30.
Pressure coming, here's Ward. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the end route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Here's a design run.
Come on.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Go 80. Go.
He's drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Houston.